Welcome to the Effin brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com. You're watching Effin True Wrestling. My name is JC Styles, and I am back with the WWE Clash of Champions 2016 review. Now, this was a pretty decent pay-per-view. I'd have to say I wasn't all too impressed. On paper, it looked like the show was going to be really amazing, especially the best of seven match, uh, Jericho and Zayn, and the Universal match. I thought those three matches were going to be off the wall. Um, so I'm going to get right into it. Nia Jax picks up the win over Alicia Fox in the pre-show, like I stated. Although it did look like Alicia Fox was going to pick up the win. I mean, she really rallied and really pushed Nia Jax to her limits since she's debuted on Raw. Excuse me. Um, was an okay match. I uh, want to know who's going to be the one to dethrone Nia Jax and give her first loss. Because right now there ain't too many divas on Raw, women wrestlers on Raw that can do it. Then we start off the live show, the pay-per-view, with the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. The New Day versus Anderson and Gallows. We see the New Day retain the tag team championships over Gallows and Anderson in a very great match. I don't care what anyone says. I said this in my Raw review, and I don't know how anyone can hate on the New Day. You took three guys who really weren't doing anything in the singles division and put them as a tag team. They've gone through almost every tag team more than once on Raw. Now, I think, honestly, what the WWE should really start to do is do cross-brand tag team match, or maybe start bringing up some of the NXT tag team champions, tag teams. I'm sorry. Maybe have one night only, have the Revival come up on Raw and challenge the New Day for the tag titles. Really, do something different that's not not expected. You know what I mean? Of course, they're not going to let the Revival win the tag team championships because they're the NXT tag champs currently. But it'd be something different. It'd be something fresh to see. Always do something to keep the fans guessing. This is a really great match. I'm really happy that the New Day won and retained the tag team titles. I'm really big on the New Day. I really enjoy them. I think they're funny. I think they're entertaining. And they really market themselves to little kids. I mean, look at all the New Day merch that we see little kids wearing. It's just amazing. They're family-friendly tag team. And eventually that's going to go bye-bye because eventually they're either going to break up as a tag team or they're going to turn heel again, which I think it would be stupid to turn them heel because they're so over as a tag team. And it's funny because when they first debuted as a tag team, they were over. Then they became heels, and then you couldn't stand them, but you couldn't stand but love them. You know what I mean? And then they became like this big, huge thing, and they just really took off with it. We then go into the second match of the pay-per-view. We see the Cruiserweight Champion, T.J. Perkins, defend his Cruiserweight Championship against Brian Kendrick. Great match. Really great match. My hat goes off to both of these competitors. T.J. Perkins did retain the title. Brian Kendrick kind of cheap shotted him at the end of the match because T.J. Perkins went to go shake his hand and before the match started, and Brian Kendrick walked away. Then T.J. Perkins, Brian Kendrick put his hands out to shake it at the conclusion of the match, and T.J. Perkins went in for the bait, and they hugged in the middle of the ring, sportsmanlike, and then bang, the headbutt. And this actually led to a segment on Raw, which led to a Cruiserweight Championship match next week on Raw between the two of them. We then go into the Best of 7 series, match number 7 against Sheamus versus Cesaro, which ended in a no contest. These guys beat the holy hell out of each other. This is what was entertaining about the match, and I honestly didn't think I was going to like it. I knew that I wasn't going to like it, and it actually blew me away because this match was fire. It was great. A lot of back and forth action. They wanted that win hard. They battled all over that arena Sunday night in Indianapolis, and I have to say, I'm really upset that we don't have a clear-cut winner. I don't know if there's going to be match 8. We'd have to tune in every week on Raw to find out what's going to happen with that. I do know that Foley said on Raw tonight that he was not going to put them in an 8th match because he didn't want to risk losing either one of them to injury. We then go into what I thought was going to be match of the night, and it really was a letdown for me, which was Chris Jericho versus Sami Zayn. And the reason why I say this was a letdown was because what does beating Sami Zayn do for Chris Jericho? Nothing. One of my buddies on this Facebook group that I'm a part of, High Impact Pro Wrestling, Cheap Pop, even said it. He goes, "What does Chris Jericho defeating Sami Zayn do for Chris Jericho? It doesn't really do anything. Sami Zayn has really lost his matches. He hasn't really been winning. I don't know what they're planning on doing with Sami Zayn. They're definitely not pushing him. And I honestly don't know why. This guy, Sami Zayn, has what it takes to be a contender. He was feuding for the Intercontinental Championship against Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens dropped the Intercontinental Championship, and then now he Sami Zayn just got lost in the mid-card shuffle, and I really don't know what they're planning on doing with Sami Zayn. I really don't. But I was really disappointed with the win, with the outcome of the match. We're going to go into the Triple Threat Women's Championship match for the Raw Women's Championship. Charlotte defeating Sasha Banks and Bayley. I was really disappointed in this too because this match had the match of the year candidate because you had 3 former NXT Women's Champions, and I honestly thought it could have been better. I was really disappointed. I was disappointed in the outcome because I wanted either Sasha or Bayley to win. I really like Bayley. I really think she's a real definition of a women's superstar. She come from humble beginnings. She fought and clawed to get to where she was. And when she got to Raw, I was like a little kid in the candy store. She was so happy, so humble to be on Raw. And after what she went through on NXT to get to Raw, it was just, a really heartwarming feeling to see her finally on Raw. Like I said, I was really disappointed with this match. I thought it could have been a lot better. Roman Reigns defeats Rusev and wins the United States Championship. Booty, 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 booty. Did not like this match. I don't like Roman Reigns. I don't like Rusev. I think these guys... I think this feud is done. It's over with. I really need it to be off my television. I'm being honest. If I see Roman Reigns versus Rusev one more time, I'm going to throw my TV out the goddamn window. Excuse my language. That's what I got to say about that. The Universal Championship match, the match I looked forward to the most of the night. Kevin Owens defeating Seth Rollins to retain the Universal Championship. Excuse me. Great match. Loved it. A lot of back and forth action. A lot of intense spots. There was actually a spot in this match where Kevin Owens delivered what I thought is supposed to be a gutbuster, but turned it into a rib cracker, and actually wound up injuring Seth Rollins' ribs. Seth Rollins isn't going to require surgery, but I'm sure he'll be out of action for at least a couple weeks. They addressed it on Monday Night Raw. He went for x-rays, and he indeed sustained some injuries to his rib cage. So see what happens. But I'm not disappointed with the outcome. I'm glad that Owens won, but here's the thing. He had help. And I know as a heel, you're always going to wind up getting help. I know that there was a lot of heel matches back in the day with like Triple H, Ric Flair, other heel champions that wound up getting help from outside interference. And I'm really disappointed because I would like to see what Kevin Owens can do and win a match cleanly. And I'm hoping that they do that sometime soon because Kevin Owens definitely is a major draw. He's a definitely major acquisition, and he's definitely an amazing Universal Champion. The longest reigning Universal Champion. But guys, I don't want to hold you up too much longer. For the Effin brand of wrestling and entertainment, leave your comments in the comment box below. Let me know your thoughts of Clash of Champions. My name is JC Styles. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. And for the Effin brand, my name is JC Styles. Have a great night and see you again.